Over the past few months, we've seen above average temperatures and above average rainfall during a time when we typically see freezing temperatures and snow.
As Delaney Cleveland reports, the strange weather has had unpleasant consequences for some Robbinsdale residents.
In the land of 10,000 lakes, lakeside property is prime real estate. But when water forms in the middle of your backyard, it's not quite what some homeowners in Robbinsdale had in mind.
We've got a number of homeowners that are quite frustrated by it. They've had the water in their backyards probably since July.
Richard McCoy is Robbinsdale's Public Works Director. He says the standing water affects property sitting in low-lying areas, such as some of the homes along Lake Drive.
The water table will naturally come up as the lake level comes up. So any ground that is below the current lake level will be underwater.
The problem directly correlates to the water level of Crystal Lake, which is currently 2 feet higher than normal. Because Crystal Lake doesn't have a natural outlet, the city has to pump the water out of the lake into Minneapolis. But the consistent rainfall has made that task challenging.
We've seen, a half-inch event this week followed by an inch event the following week. We just can't keep up. So as a consequence, the lake level has stayed very, very high.
For some perspective on the rainfall amounts,
a very wet year preceded by 3 years that were above normal as well.
We turn to New Hope weather watcher Steve Records for this year's rain total.
40.4 inches of rain up through November. And that's 8.5 above normal, so we didn't get a drop in December. We'd be above normal by a significant amount.
The above normal rainfall has done wonders for his lawn, but not so much for those in low-lying areas near Crystal Lake.
And we're going to have a look at the details and see if there's some way that we can potentially recommend to residents that they take action that might help the situation.
Yet exactly what that action is remains to be seen.
We are at the mercy of what nature throws out at us.
In Robbinsdale, Delaney Cleveland, 12 News.
City officials will meet with the Robbinsdale City Council during a work session on Tuesday to discuss the available options for residents affected by that standing water.